Hi, it's been a while. It's Lily Scraps. I haven't done a Disney layout share in a while. It's been over a year. I've been working on my albums whenever I get the chance. I went in December of 2015, the Christmas week. And this is my second album shared. If you look in my videos, you'll find the first one. So here's the second one. And when I did my albums, I kind of did them in order of our visits to the parks. So on day 2 of the park visits, we went to Epcot. And so I made my little intro page with the little flyer. And the flyer's not glued down. It's just it is kind of tacked down, but just with removable adhesive. And then on the other side, I did a little mini layout and Christmas around the world. I'm holding my phone in my hand and it's pretty glary, so it's hard for me to see through the phone. I'm hoping that it's not too glary for you. Ready for fun. And then I have these pictures. And then I like to put my pins somewhere in my album, and then just family pictures, and of course it was me taking most of the pictures, so I didn't get in very many shots unless it was the actual Disney photographers taking them. And then this was just a random shot that was trying to fix my camera and I needed a picture, so I threw it in there because I thought it was funny. So of course the Christmas trees. And my daughter, every time we walked in the park, she had to be the leader. She was right up there. She had to be front and center. So I always got a picture of her taking the lead. It was quite funny. And one of her favorite characters is Stitch. She ended up getting a Stitch doll to bring home. Stuffy. And then we went to Character Spot. And we got another picture of Mickey. In his regular attire the day before we saw him in his Christmas attire. Same with Minnie. And this I just printed it up. I found a photo on Google Image and I printed it on photo paper and then fussy cut it out. And same with the title. I just found it in Google Image and printed it on photo paper and just fussy cut all around it and made it as a title. And I did some stitching on my layout. I really like these little mini layouts. And then I had a few extra pictures of Abby and Minnie. So I did a separate layout just of her and Minnie. Well, actually I'm in there too. But there's Minnie's autograph. I stuck that in there too. So, and plus I had bought this from, I think, scrapyourtrip.com. I think that's where I got it from. So I had to use this because I bought it. So, and then I added this. It was on one of those bottle cap decorations. So I peeled it off and stuck it inside. So I made a mini layout out of that. And then here's the big 12 by 12. Oh, my light's glaring. Move that. Meeting Minnie Mouse. So I have my kids and then the family shot. So lots of layering. And then this is when we met Goofy. So this is a double page layout. And this was easy to put together because I did a very simple grid layout. And then this is the other side. My son really liked taking pictures with him. He wasn't really big in the characters, but he liked him. And this guy I was proud of because I actually made him from the silhouette by taking a coloring book picture and dissecting it all and doing it all by hand, like all the different pieces. And oh my god, it took me days, and I was like, yeah, never again. But it was fun. The challenge was there, but I stopped after that because I just couldn't be bothered. It was too hard. And then this is a 2-page layout of meeting Mickey Mouse. So this is pictures here. This is the pocket page of it. So this is a full 12 by 12 and this is a pocket page. You can see it's like a 6 by 12 with the pockets. And then I did this side. And lots of clustering and layering. And then here's the 12 by 12 with his autograph. Did I get an autograph from Goofy? I don't think I did. Yeah, we didn't get it. We totally forgot to get his autograph. Oh, wow. And then meeting Alice. And there's my kids. My son didn't want to take a picture with her, but she made him. It was funny. She called him out of the crowd and said, she asked my daughter, "Is that your brother?" And she said, "Yes." And so she's like, "You have to come." And she called him her prince, and that they matched in blue and made him blush. It was pretty adorable. So here's the pocket page of that. And she's signing for my daughter and the pocket cards. I had quite a few Disney pocket cards, and I just took cards that kind of matched each character. And then this one here, after I did the layout, I added the teacup to it because it was actually like little flowers, but the teacup suited it better. And Alice actually commented on this and thought it was a wonderful idea. She's like, "This is fantastic." So this is when we went to Test Track, I think it was. Yeah, Test Track. And they have like the cars inside. So my son was drooling. And here is us on the ride. So there's my husband in the yellow t-shirt. And then there's me right there. Nice hair. My friends always laugh at that picture. And my kids are in the main page. And then here's the main 12 by 12. And then here's my kids in the blue. And then my daughter right there. And then Snow White. And Snow White is another... Oh, sorry for yawning. Snow White is another favorite character of my daughter's because she always got commented when she was younger that she looked like Snow White. She ended up dressing as Snow White for quite a few years in a row. And this one I did on the cricket, actually. I made her on the cricket. And this is the silhouette. Most of the stuff is silhouette. So here they are taking a picture at the well. And then here is a little mini pocket page of other pictures of them. And then her signing the card. And this is us going on the Mission Mouse, or whatever, Mission Space. My son is just worried to death. He is panicking because he didn't like roller coasters. So he wasn't sure what to expect. It turned out that he really enjoyed the ride, and I'm the one that didn't like it. So this is the 12 by 12 of it. And these, again, these were images I found on Google Image. And I just print them on photo paper and then fussy cutted them out so that I would have, because I wasn't doing that kind of stuff with the cricketer silhouette. And then this one's not so fancy. It's kind of boring, but it was the Living with the Land. My husband's school was building a greenhouse, so he really wanted to see these. So I just did a quick, just pocket page. I was supposed to put some journaling here. I never did. I eventually will, I guess. And then just pictures of that, so of all the stuff we saw. And then this was a fun ride, soaring. So I just did a little 6x12 layout of it. And again, this was cut from a Google image, and then I just fussy cutted it out, and same with that. I printed it on glossy photo paper. And then here is getting into the World Showcase. So here's my little intro page. We didn't get to spend very much time in each of the countries, so I didn't do pages for each one, but I wanted to show all the countries. And then here's France with Paris. My daughter really wanted me to buy this because I cook all the time. I just couldn't justify, so I said, just put it on my head, we'll take a picture. And then here we are at Morocco. And if you can't afford to buy the souvenirs, you just take a picture with them. And then, of course, I'm from Canada, but we had to go visit we tried to visit everything. Well, it's where you walk in, so it's kind of hard to miss. And then Germany. And Alice was just across from Germany. Well, where we were. We were across from this fish and chip for her photo. And so we were like last in line, and that's when she left. So we had to wait like 45 minutes. So we didn't want to lose our spot in line. So my husband went and got a whole bunch of fish and chips, and we sat on the edge of where the line started and ate our lunch there while waiting for Alice to come back. And it was the best fish and chips we ever had in my life. And supper, we went to Japan for supper, and my son absolutely loved it. It was so good. And then, of course, there's the fireworks. And yes, most of the pictures were taken from Google Image because most of my fireworks pictures did not turn out. This one is mine right here. And I don't think the rest are mine, but it's exactly what we saw. I just typed in the exact date and for the pictures to show up, and so it's what we saw. And there's just extra nighttime photos, and of course Stitch for my daughter. And now we're in Hollywood Studios. So this is my intro page, and this is an 8.5 by 11. And I had this big title that I bought from, I think, scrapbookertrip.com. I think that's what it's called. And then, of course, my pin. And then that's the back side. And then another intro page. Here I did do a little journaling. I really hate my handwriting. I wish I had a typewriter so I could put it through a typewriter. And of course, it's hard to see, but my daughter's in the lead again. See? She's in the lead. She's always up front. And here Pluto had just been doing a photo shoot, and he was heading back to switch out, and as my daughter walked by, he gave her a high five, which was cool. And I happened to catch it, so that was even better. And here my son's standing beside an Arnold Schwarzenegger dude. And then just things around Hollywood Studio. And here we had to try the turkey leg, so we shared one because they're so big. So we shared a turkey leg. So that's my layout on that. Tasted just like ham. I think it's not even turkey. I think it's emu. I'm pretty sure that's what I read. And it tastes just like ham. And then here's this Toy Story layout. my daughter and I went to do the character shots with them, and my son and husband went back and did the Star Wars ride. And so here's their signatures on both these cards. And then here's pictures of us. Here he is signing. And this again was purchased. I didn't make this one. But these, no, these ones I bought too, I think. Or did I make those ones? I think I made these ones. I can't remember. But this Toy Story was a print on photo paper from Google Image. And then movie ride. And this was a nice ride. My kids weren't too into it, but my husband and I kind of got nostalgic over it. And I'm not that old, so, but it just, I remember a lot of the movies. So that's my 12 by 12, and then of course my pocket page. And then the other side for the pocket page is the Walk of Fame. So I didn't take a picture of everything, but I got quite a few that we knew well. And then Terror in the Tower, but it's Tower of Terror, but because it's purchased, they have that copyright. So I added the ghost right here, but the title was purchased. And then there is my, right there. Look at my husband's face. He's this guy right here. They got to do the ride twice because my son didn't want to do it. And I wasn't feeling very well, so we had fast passes for it, so they did it twice. They just sat in a different spot, so I only put the one picture. This I purchased, the elevator door, but I added the ghosts to the die cut. And then we have Indiana Jones. So all I did was I printed up this from Google Image on photo paper. And this was a purchased die cut. And then the kids posing with Mater and Lightning McQueen. And then this is the Aerosmith ride. The Rock and Roller Coaster. I couldn't think of the name. I had to lift the phone to see. And there's three. Look at my face. Oh my God. My son chickened out right at the last very second when he saw how fast the ride takes off. He couldn't do it, so the person at when you sit down just made him go out the exit door, and we told him just to wait there for us right outside the exit door. So, and then this is my big 12 by 12 right here. This one was fun to make. And then I made this off of either the Cricut or the Silhouette. I'm not sure which one, but I think it was Cricut. And then we have Beauty and the Beast. And this I cut all these swirls, and the title I cut out on Silhouette. And then this was a piece of scrapbooking paper that I fussy cut the pieces out of. And then this is where we ate supper. And it was the Mama Melrose. And it was a delicious Italian supper. And this is my Star Wars pocket pages. And then more pocket pages of being in the Star Wars section. And then this is our tribute to Chewbacca. So I've got the pocket page right here. And my husband really liked meeting Chewbacca because he's a big Star Wars fan. Not a fanatic, but a fan. So there's pictures of Chewbacca. So that's my big 12 by 12. And then there is Darth Vader. He wasn't as much fun to visit because he was very serious and didn't move and barely, like, you know, just stood still. So he wasn't as much fun to take pictures with. And these were purchased. And then the other show we went to see was the Muppet Vision 3D show, which was hilarious. These guys are so funny. And so that was the layout on that. And of course, most of these images are Google image, like this one's mine. But, I think I took this one actually. But, it's okay. It's what we saw, so that's what I put in. And then, of course, these light show, the Osborne light show. Oh my God, it was so spectacular. So spectacular. It was just amazing. So that is my end of my album. So that was Epcot, and that was Hollywood Studios. So I hope you enjoyed this look through, and I'm going to do another one of Magic Kingdom. So give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I don't post videos often, but it's great to get people subscribed. All right, thank you. Bye.